bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded not to wantonly deface public property. Specifically, stop putting those weird top hats on top of things.
Huh. Interesting specimen. Shame, I probably got about 1 million of these at home.
Why do people keep asking?
I promise my next suit will be able to deal with this kind of thing.
Reporting for duty.
Security has been much tighter around here since Kang forced the dome to come down. You can hardly move without bumping into one of those small barriers.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I probably got about 1 million of these at home.
It's about time someone took care of that giant robot.
Terry Genesis prepping. This process has not been authorized by the royal family. Please halt the operation and surrender to your nearest law enforcement agent, citing high treason as your selected crime. Did you know Terry Genesis should not be attempted on non-inhumans, as side effects could be catastrophic?
Someone! Anyone!
Warning. Left tank temperature approaching dangerous levels. Further increase could cause
damage to equipment,
which can lead to
horrific burn-related injuries,
followed by
potential class action lawsuits.
Did you know, on occasion, Terry-generated attributes and abilities are past. Terrigen Mist can only successfully be created using water of the correct temperature and volume. Changing the preset values is expected to result in unexpected results. Emergency shutdown will trigger if water inputs are further compromised.
It's getting late.
Emergency shutdown initiated. Did you know? Cocoons are a common occurrence post...
I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers.
Where should I move to? I'm bored of living so high above everyone. Looking down on people just isn't as fun as it used to be. What I want now is to live as far down as possible. Any idea where that would be? So, any suggestions? Lumeria, huh? Yeah, I guess you don't get much lower than under the sea. Thanks, I'll go there.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home. Why do bad guys never seem to understand?
taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Help!
I was nearly an Atalan sandwich there.
That ought to make the streets a little safer.
So who's in charge now? Is it still Maximus? Or did Black Bolt take back the throne?
Inhuman descendants can be found all across the world. Some of them have been mutating into new humans thanks to clouds of terrigen mist migrating around. Although who knows if that still applies in Chronopolis.
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet... Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
A surprising number of people managed to steal Terrigen crystals. King Blackbolt is not happy about it.
Initializing destabilization process. The primary power source has been
Wrecked.
deploying backup power supply. Did you know Atalan power supply elevation modules have been credited with a 37.5% success rate? The same chance of the average human successfully operating a Xandarian computer without grave injury.
Results may vary.
Reinitializing destabilization process. Did you know Atalan backup power supplies are designed to emit purple smoke on failure, followed by an explosion? Deploying backup power supply. elevation process complete. Thank you for using Atalan destabilization processing and backup power supply provision services. Your account will be debited for this transaction in 2 to 5 working days.
Genesis is not something that every Inhuman is lucky enough to endure. Only the very best of us are allowed to be exposed to the mists.
You have abilities too. When did you attain them?
Why do people keep asking me if I'm left-handed? They say there's been an increase in rogue new humans. A surprising number of people managed to steal Terrigen crystals. King Black Bolt is not happy about it.
Long live the king. I think the Avengers might actually stand a chance against Kang.
I hear stirrings of a new potential friend of the tower.
Hey, you up for doing some training with me?
right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
incoming surveillance drone. Now, do you hate safety?
Hey, you up for doing some training with me? So I've been thinking. I need a way to kick my flight training up a notch. Flying through hoops is one thing, but it does not prepare you for aerial combat. What I need is someone who'll take to the skies and put my reflexes to the test. Basically, someone to play the bad guy. I heard you guys took down Vulture and Goblin a while back. So I know at least one of you's no stranger to a clash in the clouds. So what do you say? Think you can take me on? All right, let's see if you can keep up. Hey, where'd you go? Need me to fly slower? You're almost as good at flying as I am. Whoa! Not bad, but I ain't down yet. Ow! Good technique. Call this a challenge? You ain't quitting on me, are you? You got some nice moves. I'm definitely borrowing some of those. You got me. You got me. I know when I'm beat. Woo! Good thing this is just training. That was great. I gotta admit, I'm impressed how quickly you managed to take me down. You got some real skill in the air. I better get back to some real work now. If you ever want to fly together again, you just say the word. See you around.
I hear stirrings of a new potential friend of the Tower of Wisdom. As Magister, it is my duty to ensure that troubled individuals who unexpectedly undergo wild terrigenesis are guided through the process. Rumor has it that one such new human is using their new abilities for evil, making them something of a priority. Typically, I would have no trouble recruiting an individual such as this without outside aid. But this one is particularly elusive, and my investigations thus far have returned nothing. I trust I can rely on your assistance in this matter. Ask around for information. The people here will have the knowledge we need, even if they do not realize it themselves.
soon as I heard Chronopolis had a floating city, I just had to come check it out. But you get here and it's, well, pretty much like a ground city. You can't even tell it's floating when you're in it. What a jip.
An evil inhuman on the loose? I did see a guy raving about fulfilling the sacred duty that Maximus failed to accomplish? Probably just a tourist, right? Who knows where he ended up?
Tarragon crystals are supposed to be kept under strict lock and key. So, why are there so many new Inhumans springing up?
Apparently there was a new human skulking around near the palace doors, mumbling something to himself. I didn't get close enough to hear what. Black Bolt knows how he got to Atalan. The Kango rail doesn't even stop here.
I wonder what would happen if I underwent Terrigenesis. Knowing my luck, I'd probably lose an ability. Say, I wouldn't be able to count backwards anymore, which is all fine until your child starts asking, "Mummy, why will you never play hide and seek?"
Not all in Atalan are informed in such matters. The pizza shop proprietor, you have information for me. It is written on your face. Near the palace? I see. But do we know anything to suggest he's up to no good? It would seem our friend is near the entrance to the palace. Let us head there now. You should prepare yourself for the worst. I have seen new humans with abilities that could be described as omnipotent, willing things into existence. If you're lucky, this will be mundane things like sandwiches or spare batteries, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I see him. We should approach carefully. I am Magister Karnak of the Tower of Wisdom. You are to cease your plotting and come with me. so I might help you to understand your new abilities.
You fool! You think I would tolerate such insolence? My reign of terror begins now. I am unstoppable. I am the Transformer!
It is worse than I thought. As all too often happens, his new powers have given rise to delusions of grandeur. Also, I believe his name of choice is already in use. Come, we must pursue.
You'll never find me!
My powers of perception are virtually unrivaled. You cannot deceive me. But let us see if my assistant can ascertain your whereabouts.
Witness the true extent of my power! Ah! How dare you! Hey, I was just lulling you into a false sense of security. Yeah, that's right. My powers know no bounds.
Follow him.
This time, I won't speak and give the game a... Aw, dang it! I guess this time, I won't hide behind silence like a certain cowardly king.
It appears he's assumed a new form. You seem to enjoy hitting things. I leave this in your capable hands.
What's the matter? You've never seen an arrangement of perfectly innocent street furniture before? Grr, you! You've not seen the last of the Transformer. Except you have, because you won't see me next time.
He can't have much fight left in him. We shall simply allow him to wear himself out.
Inhuman descendants can be found all across the world. Some of them have been mutating into new humans thanks to clouds of Terrigen mist migrating around the planet.
My powers are beyond your comprehension, mere mortal.
One of these things is not like the others. I trust you to ascertain which.
You will know true pain at the hands of the Transformer!
Long live the king.
I've transformed into a failure.
Anticlimactic, as always. Confidence in an ability as idiotic as turning into street furniture is just another example of why the transition to inhumanity must be accompanied by the proper guidance. The Tower of Wisdom thanks you for your help. We shall waive the instruction fees for our newest member on this occasion. To be frank, I'm not certain who I would bill. An invoice to Mr. T. Transformer would probably not suffice.
a surprising number of people managed to steal